We're coming off UFC 291, which, I mean, probably not if one of the best fight cards this year. I still think UFC 290 was probably better, but this was, I mean, definitely up there for this year's cards. Usually when you're going over a pay-per-view and the main card, you know, the first 3 fights are usually the ones that are the best ones. This whole main card, every single fight leading up to the main event was fire. Like, literally fire. Starting off with Michael Chiesa versus Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland looks good. This man got him out with a submission, which Michael is usually known for his submission game and ground game when it comes to the BJJ. But it seemed like Kevin Holland was out here and was not playing. He was not doing any talking. He was smiling. But this is the Kevin Holland I like to see. The one that is serious and out here trying to get these W's. After the fight, he said if he's not fighting for the BMF that at 170, that he's not going to stay at 170. He's going to go back up to 185. I think he should stay at 170. I think that's where his weight class should be. Moving on to the next fight. I mean, this kind of breaks my heart a bit. Tony Ferguson versus Bobby Green. Look, I'm not gonna lie, Bobby Green did not look like how I thought he would be against Tony Ferguson. Tony Ferguson had his moments. He dropped in the first round. I do believe, if I'm being honest, I think that eye poke bothered him the rest of the fight. Before that eye poke, Tony Ferguson was not looking bad. With that being said, man, I really feel like Tony Ferguson is getting up there, man. He's getting older. I think this is a 6 or 5 lose streak that he's on.
Damn.
And I don't know. I don't know how much gas he still has in the tank, which honestly makes me upset, man, because we all know Tony Ferguson, when he was on his streak, he was beating everybody. But for real, man, Tony Ferguson was really one of the best. Not the best in that lightweight division. Never got to see him against Khabib. Not going to go on a tangent on that, but if you're an MMA fan, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Bobby Green did get the W by submission right at the last minutes of the 3rd round. Yeah, I mean, Bobby Green, I don't know. I feel like he's a company man. I feel like he just takes fights and he's a fighter's fighter. Thinking about Tony Ferguson, what's next for him? I have no clue. I would say maybe, possibly, fight for a different organization or retirement. Moving on to the co-main event. Bro, Derrick Lewis, who would have thought this man coming out with a high knee? Looking like, I don't even know. I mean, looking like Anderson Silva. Looking like Jorge Masvidal. I don't know, it's because Jorge Masvidal was there and it was the BMF he decided to do it. They asked him, what made you decide to do that? He said he was just doing whatever. I mean, bro, this man had the audacity to do that in the first couple seconds, wobbles him. I mean, I don't even know the guy's name. All I care about is Derrick Lewis is back.
He's back!
Derrick Lewis is back, baby. Houston, stand up. Derrick Lewis needed this W. The thing that makes me upset is that this is his last fight on the contract, and I really don't want to see this man leave the UFC. This is what Derrick needed. He needed to get this W, and I mean, I felt like, man, I seen the old Derrick that we all know and love. Moving on to the co-main event, wasn't the best fight, I'm not gonna lie to you. We had Jan Blachowicz versus Alex Pereira. Alex Pereira looked good, but not as good as I thought he would look, if I'm being honest. And what I mean by that is I feel like he is not getting up from these grappling exchanges like I feel like he should, especially fighting at 205. And also, I thought Blachowicz won the fight. Just pause for a second. Relax. Calm down. Calm down.
Calm down.
But keep it a buck with you. I thought he lost the fight. Obviously, who's making the bread? Alex Pereira. Who's the bigger name? Alex Pereira. I think the judges had to give him that dub. But it is what it is. Am I mad that he lost? No, I'm not. Honestly, rather have Alex win because then there's so many better fights for him, especially in that 205 division. I think that is his weight class. Working with Glover, I did see improvements in his wrestling game and getting back up, but I still think he needs some work. But man, dude, 205, Alex Pereira. There's so many fights to be made. There's so many great fights at 205 for him. And that was a great W. But was it a great W though? What was it though? Moving on to the main event. Bro. They had to make a BMF for these two gentlemen right here. For the simple reason is these men are the two baddest. I'm not gonna say because we don't promote, you know what I'm saying, bad language on this channel. This is a kids channel as well. Your kids can be able to watch this. You know, I have kids of my own. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
But yeah, these two are the baddest two in the lightweight division, which made sense that they did it. Was it kind of weird to me? Yeah, it was. I think they should probably do it for a #1 contender for each division. I feel like that would be pretty cool, you know, spice it up a little bit. But I don't know. That's either here or there. But bro, Justin Gaethje, bro. Justin Gaethje, though. But hey, Justin, though, I'll bring the limes. You know what I'm talking about? The tequila commercial? Yeah, that Justin right there. This man turned into Leon Edwards in like 2.5 seconds. Man, I don't think anybody expected that to go like how it was. That first round, I hate to say it, Justin was winning the fight. He was piecing him up. He was outboxing him. He was, you know what I'm saying? Doing what Dustin does. And then Justin Gaethje just had to throw that head kick up there. He just had to throw it. It was like a jab. Oh man, it makes me so sad to see Dustin get knocked out like that. He don't get knocked out like that. Yeah, I don't know. I think he got knocked out once, and that was by Conor McGregor. But you know, he got his revenge back on that. But bro, what? Man, Justin Gaethje, I'm happy he won too, though, for the simple fact is I know that he said he was going to retire if he felt like he couldn't go for another title. With that W, maybe we see Islam versus Justin. I don't know. You tell me. Who would you like to see Justin fight next? But with that being said, yeah, Justin deserves that belt. What he did to Dustin Poirier, he 100,000% deserves that. And man, I don't know what's next for Dustin Poirier. He needs to go take a nap because that's literally what he did in the cage. Man, well, that'll wrap up the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that bell for you, boy. Catch you guys in the next one.
What's up? It's the kid. You just got done watching an LS production.